What's up, everybody? Rod J back again. Time to take a look at another beer. Thanks for swinging by to check out another video. Today, I'm taking a look at one from out of Mount Holly, New Jersey. This is actually going to come from Spellbound Brewing. It is the All Together, which is actually a collaboration brew or an idea that I think is being passed along through various breweries. On the backside, you have the Spellbound logo that you can see right there on the can as well. So Spellbound, as I mentioned, Mount Holly, New Jersey. As some of you know, I grew up in New Jersey and now I'm out in the Cincinnati area. But one of my old friends, classmates, fellow track mate, actually started Spellbound Brewery. And they actually ended up medaling a few times out at the Great American Beer Fest. He actually reached out to me to get some beers to check out so I can see what I thought about him and everything. So I appreciate that, Scott. And this is going to be the first one from a few that I'm going to bring to you over the next, how many videos it may take. He sent me a good amount of beer. So definitely appreciate that, and definitely looking forward to seeing what this one tastes like. Now, this comes in at a 6.5% ABV. And let me see here. On the can itself, we are all in this together, hosted by Other Half Brewing. So Other Half, as you know, I've done them on the channel here before. Some great beers. And if you've had Other Half, you already know this. But this one was brewed by Spellbound. And I think there were some other breweries. I think Todd, who's on the Beer Flow show, actually had one in our past show from one of the breweries down there around Louisville as well. So it's actually a collaboration between the different breweries that are kind of doing it for support. It says a worldwide collaboration brewed to support hospitality professionals. So definitely trying to help those out of work right now with the COVID type stuff, although hopefully some of those people are getting back in as the rest of the country is starting to open back up. So I'm going to go ahead and get this baby into a glass. The only thing I would say on this one here, and I know it's on some of the other beers he sent me, I just don't see a date anywhere. So you know we like to have the dates on the beers, and I know it's pretty fresh from what he has sent to me, but again, that's just the one misnomer I see on this one. But outside of that, everything else looks fine. Get this baby into the glass, and for this I'll be using one of my India Pale Ale glasses. So we want to hashtag that baby a proper glassware, and we'll get a nice little pour, get some head on it to open up the flavor and the aroma. I think we might be get all 12 ounces in right to the rim. There we go. Look at that. Bam, crown that baby. So we got it all into the glass here. Get a nice haziness on the beer, as you can see coming through. Kind of a nice yellowish orange color, almost like orange juice, you could say. You look at that head, we got a nice, about 3-finger head that sits kind of eggshell white. Nice aroma, get the nice feel of the hops coming out. There's a nice amount of dankness there, a nice resiny quality to it. You get on the back end that citrus type feel. You get some grapefruit, a little bit of a muskiness in there as well. A little bit of an orange tangerine in there. And a little bit of a pine sensation. Taste-wise, big bitterness. A little bit of a juicy effect to it. I do pick up a little bit of what I consider like a baking soda type quality, which is something I often pick up in some of the IPAs. It's just a different feel of the flavor that I've become acclimated to. You get a nice greenness from the hops. In the mouth, I also feel some of that dank resiny type quality. You can really feel it sticking in the throat. That old sticky, icky. Went down rather easily. Didn't really get too much of the throat scratching you get with some of the IPA type beers, where you really feel that I guess you could say greenness or whatever in the throat, where it's got that nice scratchy feel to it. But it leaves a nice presence. It's like stuck in the back of the throat with the flavor right now. Body-wise, a nice medium body beer. Nice carbonation on it. You can feel the prickling on the tongue. A little bit of a slight tropical sense as well in there from the hops that were used. Has that little bit of that drying effect on the back end as well. But overall, goes down rather decently. It doesn't carry what I call like a medicinal type feel, like I do have with some of the other IPAs. Has a nice break from that initial to the finish. All the way through, has a nice amount of flavor on the palate. But overall, rather decent little IPA. So I think they're all using the same recipe on it. And if you like a nice hop forward type beer, this one definitely doesn't disappoint in that regard. Again, this is the Altogether. It's one that you can find out there from various breweries that they are putting out to kind of show support for the hospitality industry. And obviously, if you're near Other Half, they're kind of the ones that look like that started it. So I'm sure you'll find some of this stuff there where they're at as well. Would definitely say check it out if you're an IPA fan. Thanks again, Scott, for getting this to me. But a nice little IPA that I will finish enjoying after a long day. If you've had this one, let me know what you think. Put some comments in the comment section. I'd love to get your feedback as well. If there's other IPAs you're out there enjoying, let me know also by sharing that information. And remember, if you like the video, hit that thumbs up. And of course, if you haven't subscribed yet, hit that red button if you want to see more of the videos. And I look forward to catching you guys soon. Keep drinking those good craft beers. And remember, there's always time. Get your beer on. Cheers, everybody.